Hi everyone, my name is Heather. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a video for a collaboration that is going on YouTube for the month of February, hosted by Ruby&Pearlxo Crafts. She has organized every day this month, a different creator is going to share a video in the theme of junk journal tips, tricks, and hacks. And I'll make sure I link her below. She has a playlist on her channel, so you can follow all the videos if you like. And I'll also link her Instagram. She has all the information on her pages if you would like more information. But as you can see on that list in front of me, those are all of the ladies that are participating in this month, and definitely give them all a follow. They're wonderful, and it's been a lot of fun to kind of watch what everybody does and the ideas that they have. So it's very inspiring. So for my video today, I'm going to be creating these little collage frames. They're very simple, but really pretty, and they could be used in a lot of different ways. They could be used as journal cards or tags or just something to tuck in your junk journals. So I'm starting out with some book pages, and you can use any kind of paper you like, but I'm going to use book pages as my base. And then I also am using a craft knife or an X-Acto knife. That's what I'm going to use to get the square shape cut out. You could also probably use a die cut if you have a square. Putting it onto a piece of cardboard, that's just going to be my cutting mat. And then I cut out a little square of cardboard to be my template. So I'm just going to lay my book page down on my cutting mat and put the little square on top of it. And then I'm just going to take my craft knife and cut around that square. So you definitely want that little template piece to be a little thicker. You don't want it to be thin like regular paper. So get yourself a nice thick piece of cardboard or something. And you can cut it to any size you like. Later on in this video, I show you the measurements of everything. But whatever size you like, you can do. I actually wanted to do some even a little smaller than this, so I might go back after the video and do different sizes. But for this video, I'm just doing that one size. So then I'm just going around with my craft knife and cutting out that square. And I'm going over it a couple times just to make sure that I get a cut, because actually my blade needs replaced. It's not super sharp right now. So I love the imperfect nature of using the craft knife and how the edges are still a little bit rough and almost torn looking. I love that whole look because it adds to the vintage charm of the project. So now I'm just folding and I'm going to tear the edges. I'm creating the square around the opening, the center opening, and I'm just using my judgment. I'm not using any measurements, just kind of going with what looks good to me. So as I'm tearing the book pages, you can see that the edges are very rough and not perfect. So I love that look, and it will all come together in the end once everything is glued into place. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat that process on a few more. And what I love about this project is you can quickly make yourself quite a few of these in a short amount of time. And you could also turn them into tags if you like, but they're great just tucked into pockets or tuck spots, or even just as a journaling card. It's kind of a fun idea. I was inspired to create these from a journal that I received from Angie. She had a few tucked inside. And I've also seen a lot of other people use those like little vintage slides and they alter them. So I know there's a whole lot of different variations of this out there, but this was just sort of what I came up with. So now I'm just giving you the measurements of my little template that I made. It's 1 3/4 of an inch across and then 1 1/2 the other way. So you can obviously make it any size you like and it would be perfect. So you could even change the shape. And then on the frame, it looks like it's about 3 inches by a little like 3 1/4 inch. So they're all a little bit different just depending upon where I tore them. So now I'm just looking at some of the images that I want to put inside of the little frames, and I printed them giving thought to that they needed to be small enough to fit inside that little square. So for example, those two are printed at 5 by 7, and I'm thinking about using that little car image. And then this one also was printed at 5 by 7 size. And the very first one that I showed you, those were printed at wallet size. So it just depends. These ones are like 3 1/2 by 5. So I was really giving thought to, would the image fit in the frame? So now I'm just matching up all of the images that I cut out with the frames that I think look the best with them. And then I'm gonna glue everything together. So whenever you go to glue these together, I'm just using my Fabri-Tac glue. I found that it was helpful to glue around the edge of the picture that's going on the inside of the frame, and then also gluing around the inside of the opening of the frame. And then whenever you piece those two together, it bonds really well and there's no gapping with the frame. So now they're all glued together and everything is starting to look so cute. I'm gonna take this gift bag that I had, and it's a nice thick weight. I love the gold polka dots and that sort of sagey green color. And I'm gonna back each of them with that paper on that gift bag because it's such a nice heavy paper. And I think it'll look really pretty to just add that little bit of polka dots whenever you flip it around on the back. I don't think I could probably use it as a journal card because of the polka dots, but either way, still cute to clip in my journals or tuck in a pocket or something like that. I love how whenever you start to layer all of these pieces together, you see that little bit of green peeking out in the front, and then all of the edges are kind of rough and not perfect. I just love that part. So now I'm just gonna take a few of these printables and I'm gonna cut out a few of the little pieces from them, the words or just different parts that I like, and I'm gonna collage them onto the frame. I'm giving thought to the different color variations of the whites versus the darker creams and mixing them together. That little piece of gold polka dot paper is just tissue paper that I bought at the craft store that always looks so cute added to different pieces of collage. So now they're all finished. I love how they turned out, and you can use this process for all different themes or different pictures inside of those little frames. You can change up the sizes or the shapes. So it's just as far as your imagination will take you. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching my process, and please check out all of the other ladies for the collaboration, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.